I am Mark Kenneth Ranario, a registered electrical engineer and a registered master plumber. I am currently working as a sports facility supervisor, managing the operation and maintenance of Alcor Sports Club under Qatar's Ministry of Culture and Sports. When I first heard about EnP, I thought it is only about environmental protection. And then as my study progressed, I perceived that it's also about the maximization of lands and development of social welfare.
I'm Christopher Cervantes and I'm a registered architect, and I've been working here in Qatar for the last 13 years. Presently, I'm working as a senior facade designer, and I heard about EnP when I look upon it on Facebook in Qatar UAP chapter. And my initial reaction is that, or my initial interpretation of EnP is that it's about urban planning. But when I went into the process, I never thought it was more broad than that.
Hi, I'm Leo Ortega, registered forester. I'm currently working as a geographic information system specialist in Qatar, and we are in charge of the development of the roads and infrastructure in all areas here in Qatar. Together with the design team, we are making sure that we be able to deliver what are the needs of the people here. In the Philippines, I've been working with the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAGASA, for 5 years doing flash and hazard mapping and making sure that we map out these areas that are prone to flooding. Environmental planning is no longer new to me, as I have been in the environmental science courses when I was in college, BS Forestry. And when I first heard about it, I think about planning the environment and making it sustainable for the other generations to come. I don't have really an in-depth one, but basically that's what I know about environmental planning.
I'm Jerome Gabino. I'm a registered architect and registered master plumber. I work as a project manager for interior works. That usually what we do is interior fit-outs for retail. When I heard about environmental planning, at first, I don't have a full idea about it. I thought it was more on environmental conservation and protection.
Hi, I'm Aaron De La Cruz, registered electrical engineer. I'm currently working as a sports facility supervisor, managing the operation and maintenance of Lusail Shooting Complex under the Ministry of Culture and Sports. When I first heard about environmental planning, I thought about sustainable management, the application of sustainable practices, and by managing them in a way that it will benefit the current and future generations.
Environmental planning is the process of facilitating decision-making to carry out land development with the consideration given to the natural environment, social, political, economic, and governance factors, and provides a holistic framework to achieve sustainable outcomes.
Now that I know and understand the importance of environmental planning, it gives me the drive and desire in integrating the planning of our city, our country, and our world to provide a better shape of our future.
As an electrical engineer and environmental planner, I commit myself to ensure that I'm managing our daily operations in compliance with applicable laws, legislations, and regulations that minimize an adverse impact on the environment. I will regularly review our performance in order to identify and implement sustainable practices that will conserve resources, minimize our waste, and continually improve our policies towards environmental protection.
Being an electrical engineer and an environmental planner in the field of operation and maintenance, I now greatly support and appreciate more my company's policy and regulations regarding environmental compliance.
When I finally committed myself into the process of becoming an environmental planner, it has opened new doors for me to further my professional career in this field.
The journey has just begun, and we have still a lot more to learn. Passing the licensure exam is just the first phase. As a geographer and now an environmental planner, I will be able to make maps more relevant and attuned to the foundations of environmental planning. It is a long way to go, but taking the first step is what's important.
Environmental planning encompasses a lot of disciplines. It is a multidisciplinary art and science of analyzing, specifying, clarifying, harmonizing, managing and regulating the use and development of land and water resources in relation to their environs for the development of sustainable communities and ecosystems.
I am Engineer EnP Qatar.
I'm Architect EnP Christopher Cervantes.
I am Forester EnP Leo Ortega.
I'm Architect EnP Jerome Gabino.
I'm Engineer ENP Aaron de la Cruz.
And we are the new faces of the EnP.
Vanguards of conservation, advocates of sustainable development, stewards of the environment,
We come from
Different backgrounds.
distinct professions
with unique perspectives.
with diversified ideologies.
United by our passion for the environment.
We're all in this together. Join us, and together, let's make this world a better place.